Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Okay, listen, this Kenichi chapter, I'm sorry, but I cannot give this a 4, I cannot give this a 5, I can barely get this a 3.5. I know you're probably wondering, Bonkai, why? I don't understand why previous chapter, the ending of the previous chapter of Kenichi, which was chapter 546, we had Shigure fight. We had the flashback, and we had Shigure fighting Rin, her brother, her disciple brother, so to speak. And then he asked her, "Join our side." And then, you had the thing with Kenichi and his, Tanimono at school. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in this chapter, shouldn't we have seen her answer to that question? Instead, we don't get that. Instead, we get her in a cell. I'm like, what? That doesn't make any sense. We didn't get the answer. But instead of explaining it that way, in the very first page we get, "They got me." I'm like, what? No. And another thing about this chapter that just completely irked me was Kenichi's trying, "Oh, get back, Shigure." I'm like, you're against 12 masters. You better stop. I'm going to call it right now. There is no way, Ryozanpaku, even if they go there to save her, there is no way anyone is coming back out there alive. This is what I see, people. This is probably the grimmest situation, the grimmest time in history's strongest disciple, Kenichi. Hayato is on a fucking island fighting the leader of the Executioner Blade. And Shigure is kidnapped. And now these sons of bitches who have Shigure in a cage are now plotting to get her disciples, meaning Kenichi and Ryu. Shit's grim. Shit is grim. Listen, as much as because you figure this is a shonen, so not even that. I don't care who you send in, who you're sending in. They're outnumbered, outfisted, outweaponed. They're fucked. But let's get into this summary, because the beginning part was kind of interesting. Beginning part of this chapter, we have, was it 4? I think it was 4 or 5. It was kind of interesting, actually. We get Rin, Shigure's disciple brother, welcoming these 5 individuals who are from different countries. I thought it was pretty interesting. And the name of this chapter, obviously, was Yami's Assault, chapter 547. Now, it was interesting because you got these yeah, I was right, 5 individuals who are from different countries, who are of the darkness. I thought that was very interesting, very compelling. We have India, I think it was India, England, France, Germany, and China. I'm like, wow. And I was thinking the Indian guy from India, that was pretty cool. He had like this, I don't know what it was. It looked like a huge kind of knife, but instead of like a normal looking knife, it's got a blade like this, and it's got like a wooden handle. I was digging that. That was pretty fucking awesome. So yeah, we get them going there, and they're basically there to tell Rin that they placed their command of the Hachio Danzaiba, and he says, "Very well. We have spreading the flames of war in various areas together with the unarmed." unarmed division. Unarmed division is obviously the Shadow Nine Fists, and he says, you know, the time orders will come to you soon enough. And he says the long hibernation of Yami is over. It's time to step into the light. Then we get this oh my god moment. Like, seriously. Hondo and the guy Michael walking through these guys. And I'm just going to just say what happened. Obliterated. No. They obliterated these guys that were there with the guns. Just shit stomped. Completely. Completely shit stomped. I've never seen anything like this. Ever. They completely shit stomped. Then Hondo is informing. We see all the different factions. I'm like, each person of the Shadow Nine Fist is paired with somebody from the weapons team. That's a master. And if you count Hondo, I'm trying to think. If you count Hondo, if you count Hondo and Saiga and Michael, that's at least excuse me. That's at least damn it. Excuse me. 13, 14 masters. I shit you not. They completely shit stomped them. And then, you know, Hondo's there and he's informing Saiga that we've taken over the command center. That was crazy. They were slicing people up, tearing people to pieces. It was, and there's one line by Hondo says, reliance on weapons caused those humans' instinct to dull. And we've secured the command center. And including Hondo and Michael, I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I count 13. 13! Oh, by the way, I'm not sure, but if that includes Rin, listen, they're fucked. I'm sorry. They're fucked. Ryozanpaku, pick up your bags. Go what the Elder's doing. Yeah, go fight somebody on a deserted island. You know, you're fucked. You're pretty much fucked. I'm sorry. And I know I'm cursing a lot, but they're done. They're finished. They're not beating 13 masters. It's not happening. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Unbelievable. They just shit stomped everyone. And he says concurred, Saiga with them this, and he says understood. And then these other guys, these foot soldiers with soldiers just slicing people to pieces. And then we get this what the fuck moment. I'm like, Shigure? I'm like, whoa. Whoa, I have to stop. Wait a minute. Last time we saw Shigure, she was on the roof with her brother. Why all of a sudden is she making weapons? She said yes? I'm like, well, already I'm pissed off. Because I'm like, Jesus Christ. I don't understand that. And basically, it was another what the fuck, because she makes this weapon, this sword, and she gives it to the guy, and it explodes, and they got guns in her face, and there's a pistol in her mouth. I'm like, God damn, what's going on? And they put her in this other cell. And this motherfucker says, okay, we obviously can't get her to cooperate. Go after her disciples. And I'm like, they're fucked. That's it. And that's basically what happened. I'm like, but this is ridiculous because what is the point? You know? And then they push her, and these sons of bitches, you know, buck the fuck off. Like, who the hell are you? You know, there's science. You fucking science. Get the fuck out of here. Someone take a knife and stick it in their necks. Unbelievable. And the guy says, we'll go after the disciples. And I'm like, this is it, people. Okay? No one is surviving this. I'm sorry. No one is surviving this. This is Judgment Day. I'm calling it. Judgment Day. Oh, by the way, Kenichi, if I was you, I go home and I spend time with my family. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. Because you are not helping anyone. Okay? You are not helping anyone. Get the fuck out. You're not a master. Get lost. That was the frame of mind in this chapter. And this guy obviously is saying her will can be broken if something more important than her life is laid before her. Bring me her disciples. And then we get a scene with Ryozanpaku. 4 masters. 4 against 12? 13? No. That's not happening. That is not happening. And then they're like saying, Abacha's saying she's alive, Shigure, and then Kenichi's like, we'll definitely bring her back alive. Hey, Kenichi. Hey, come here. Your disciple. Start acting like it. Go home, train with Miyu, protect Miyu. That's your job. Your job is not to go save Shigure. Okay? I'm just saying, man. You're outnumbered. You're outnumbered by not even 13. More than 13. And you know what? They got an army. You're fucked. You're done. You're done. And they're being very optimistic. And it says on the side, Ryozanpaku start their attack. I'm like, no. They cannot defeat 13 masters. It is not possible. I'm sorry. It's not possible. Now, what I'll even with Hayato, let's be devil's advocate here. And maybe I'm being too harsh on this. I'm giving this a 3.5 for some reasons. One reason is because the manga obviously didn't explain what was going on with Shigure when he should have in the game. But even the thing is that Hayato is on an island. We know that. He's on an island. He's finding the leader of the executioner blade. And he's fighting them. He's fighting this one guy. And that's one of the reasons why it is in dire straits as it is in dire straits. But here's the thing. It's not like, and listen, if they get the disciples involved in this, big mistake. Big mistake. Big mistake. Even with Hayato, they're still fucked. They're still outnumbered greatly. It's not good. This is a bad situation. Very bad. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't. They are outnumbered vastly. 4 masters. And you're probably thinking, but Bankai, what about Christopher and that other guy? Okay, what's that? 6? Still outnumbered? 13-6. That's not very good odds. Even with Hayato back. Okay, what's that? 7? 13-7. Still outnumbered. You're still outnumbered. You're not getting through. And the area that Shigure is in, that's heavily guarded. With everyone there. Rin's there. And these other people, these other guys from other countries. That's even more masters. If I was Sakaki and the other masters, I would tell Kenichi, listen, go home. Train at home. Go home. Protect Miyu. That's what you can do. But the thing that also upset me, but not to a certain extent, is Saiga. I swear to God, I'm going to hate this guy till forever. If he intentionally, with this plan, with what they're doing, if this results in Miyu's death, Holy shit, am I going to curse his fucking name? And am I going to call him the worst father of manga? The worst. But we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. I'm sorry about how I did this review, people, but this just made no sense. The whole... We don't get into a reason for Shigure. She didn't say no or yes. She just goes into the freaking thing. She was outside. She could have left. I mean, she could have... If at least they showed that scene and she says no and they capture her, I'm like, okay, I'm satisfied. But no, we just see her in a cage. I'm like, that's so vague. People were writing in the comment section of Manga Stream. They were saying, oh, did I miss a chapter? Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I still like Kenichi. I'm still going to review it, but this chapter was just really ridiculous. And I'll say it again. I know this is shonen. They're not reading this. Are you serious? Anyone who's reading this arc and is going to tell me into my face, oh, Bankai, yeah, they're going to rescue Shigure. Yeah. Can you do me a favor? Can you explain to me, what crack are you smoking? What are you doing, meth? You went to Breaking Bad? Oh, you went to Walter's house and you took some meth, and that's why you think that. They are not winning this. They are not winning this unless they get Hayato back, unless they get more masters. Because bringing in the disciples is a sad mistake, and I do not see them rescuing Shigure without Hayato's help. That's the way I look at it. But enough about my ramblings. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm just, what the fuck, man. Just a what the fuck all around. Hopefully next week we get some answers. I want some answers. I want some cold, hard, factual answers on this whole situation. Because it just seems so crazy. Just, the darkness has spread, and it seems like they're all fucked. But that's my point of view. I'm Bankai922, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.